Hello, bee people. All right. Beautiful day. What, March 12th?
Yes.
March 12th. Remember Hive 1, Hive 2? If you've been paying attention and go back, it's been probably close to a year since we were in these. And coming out of last winter, this one's coming out of this winter. And you look, we fixed them and we made a split. So here we are. It's a little earlier than last year, but we're going to take our first little peek.
Look at all that new wax.
So, what we're doing lately is counting frames. So we have basically 1, 2, 3, 4 frames of bees. That looks nice. They pretty much crushed their sugar.
We're bringing in real pollen today
Real pollen.
with the silver maples.
So we're not really digging. What did we say? 1, 2, 3, almost 4 frames of bees. I'll do this from the front. I know we're supposed to work the back of the hive. So I want to see, there's 4 frames of bees I saw up here. I want to look and see if they're down to the bottom. I still have 4 frames. Then I know I have 4 frames of bees coverage. Yes, we have plenty of bees. So, there you go. Solid 4 frames of bees. I would say them 4 frames of bees, there's at least 2 frames of brood in here. And some on the other ones. So that would be, if we just went by a brood cycle 3 weeks from now and they all hatched out, you know, the cells, the bees are horizontal in the frames, and when one hatches out, she's gonna cover 3 cells. So if we have a solid 2 frames of brood, it's gonna hatch out over the next 3 weeks. But we'll just say over the next 3 weeks, then they're gonna do 2 times that plus the frame itself. So 3 times, right? That bee's covering 3 frames or 3 cells. So we got 2. We're gonna need 4 more, plus they'll still cover the same frame. So we'll need 4 more frames that will be covered. So we're at 4. We'll have 8 frames of bees. Probably more than that, but we're just going on
Be conservative with it.
be conservative with that. Plus you'll still be laying up them, so more bees, more brood. That's how it's going to go. So in 3 weeks, the end of the month, this will be a monster. And we can come in here and start thinking about splitting this hive, because these are the hives we want to show you. So if you go back a year and follow Hive 1 and 2, you'll see what we did. So we called this Hive 1. It's on the right side. I don't know why. I guess that's what it did. I have no.
It just is.
No answer for
it
that.
doesn't matter.
All right. This one's a little smaller. There's a girl bringing pollen in. Let's go down here and see what's going on. A lot of your hives will be Kind of small this time of year.
This is probably more of an average one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is probably average for around here. So this is full of eggs and some cat brood. So as this cat brood hatches out, then you're going to have that many more bees. There's some more cat brood. And there's eggs and brood larvae, pupa. This whole thing is covered. You can see all the pollen that they're bringing in. That's the maples, and it's liquidy. So they're bringing in nectar and pollen. This is all eggs over here. So that looks good. That's nice. Like I say, you know, a brood cycle, this thing's gonna blow up. You'll have that many bees end of March. And then going through April, it's gonna get bigger and bigger. You'll have plenty of bees for, anyway, you want this no more. For May flow around here where we live. And I learned we're on the west side of Cincinnati.
West side of Ohio.
Ohio.
East side of
East side
Cincy.
Cincinnati. That's so weird. Yeah, that's seriously weird to me. But Robin knows, so we're listening to her. All right, so that looked good. Today is 3 blue this year, right? 12.
12.
Yeah, 12. So we're just gonna call it one frame of bees. And there's eggs and larvae, so we're gonna call it queen right. So it's 3, 12, one frame, and a QR for queen right, blue, because blue's this year. Because we have green over here from last year telling us what we did to these two hives. Like nobody's stinging me.
Going back into that one?
Oh, my bad. This is what happened. This should have been 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But it's not. Sorry. We're going to go down here and look at the little split. Where did we put that? Right here. So this was the little split.
Do you remember, was it off 1 or 2? Do you remember?
It was off number 2 right here. I think that's what it said.
Yeah.
And then we did requeen it after it built up. I'm not digging down in it. We're going to call that a frame of brood. Because they're pretty much covering 3 frames. They got this all covered, and a lot of this here. So we're going to call both halves a frame of brood. Normally do this from the back, but you can see they're all the way down. So we can call them full frames. All right. Excellent, right?
Mm-hmm.
312.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna call it one full frame. Hey man, spring's coming. We're still gonna have some nasty weather in March, by the end of March generally. Who knows? It might change because we had a really hard winter. Keep smiling.